followed him.
This next man in. They've lost Hamilton Masakadza, who was looking very good today. Started off with a boundary, and then this flick, one shot too many. Found it really difficult to rotate the strike. Those two occasional boundaries looked really good. Tried to force the issue. On a couple of occasions he miscued the shots, mistimed them. Then that led to the demise as well.
Right on money once again. Short of length around the off stump. Good discipline and good to see him maintaining this line for more overs than one or two, which is something different in Afghanistan cricket. Two men patrolling on the boundary ropes, one at the third man region, one at the fine leg. Got slip in position, then man at the backward point, man at the covers, extra cover and mid off on the offside, mid on, mid wicket inside the circle. Just waited for that one, has guided it beautifully. Should be back for the second. He's in hurry and gets there comfortably. Taylor.
He's a good runner between the wickets. Once he saw, look at that eyes on the ball. Runs quickly too.
Well, he struggled in his innings because of the cramp, no calf injury, no serious injury. He's looking all fine today. It's good to see him running well between the wickets. Swings it big time, and it's a biggie.
That's another half a dozen from Solomon Meyer. Takes on the attack to Daulat Zadran, just a tad shot. And look at that. Not actually. It's not that short. Muscled it for six.
So he's on to 22 once again, getting this start. It's about converting into something significant. If he stays there till 30th over, he will put his team in a very good position, that's for sure. Fast scoring rates for him. A beautiful delivery, a peach of delivery to end the over. 7 overs gone, it's 37 for 1.
شفاخانه مدرن KMC این بار با 50% تخفیف در فیس اوپیدی دکتران هندی هر یک دکتر سومید آنند، پروفسور ارتوپدی و تعویض مفاصل، دکتر ماینک مدن، پروفسور معده و دکتر دکست متخصص عقلی عصبی و سردردهای مزمن از تاریخ 27 دلو سال جاری الی اول هود دعوت به عمل آورده و همچنین دکتر عبدالعزیز در بخش داخلی عمومی از کشور هندوستان، دکتر شریف اغجو فوق تخصص از کشور ایران در بخش سر و گردن، گوش و گلوزیبایی صورت و بلند کردن بینی و همچنین دکتر محمد کمال تخصص جراحی لپاروسکوپی از کشور آمریکا همروزه در خدمت هموطنان عزیز قرار دارد. از تاریخ 27 دلو الی اول هود 1396 معاینات شکر زردی، سیاه زردی، سفید و چربی خون بدون فیس اجرا می‌گردد. ثبت نام جریان دارد. KMC تداوی با لبخند.
Beautiful shot straight down the ground for a 6 to welcome Alistair Campbell in the commentary box.
Gee whiz, what a shot that is. Just picking up where he left off the other day, Brendan Taylor. And he hit it so sweetly when he took on the boundary. None better than this, though. Floated up there, extending the invitation, and Brendan Taylor gleefully accepting.
He's not happy with the condition of the ball.
Well, it probably went into the hoardings, went into the concrete. It was hit so hard by Brendan Taylor. We've seen Solomon Mire playing a lot of sweeps and reverse sweeps and being very frenetic at the crease. And this was effortless ease from Brendan Taylor. It was thrown up there by Mujib. And all he had to do was just give it the full flow of the bat. It's up in the air again, but this time he's not going to get past mid-off. That's a huge wicket, trying to repeat the dose. But on this occasion, it's at the bottom of the bat, and that means so much to the Afghanistan team. They know how big a wicket that is. The captain, Ashkar Stanikzai, well, he wasn't going to drop that. That's a massive breakthrough.
Big man, the centurion in the previous innings. Taylor is out for 9. This is how it got out. Look at this one, Mujib getting the wicket there. A bit of rotation on the ball, just not timing it. It's coming in from the toe end of the bat.
Was expensive as well.
یم یم کانتیننتال و فست فود، مکانی دنج و پر از آرامش، تندیسی از پاکیزگی با معیارهای بلند مهمانداری به سطح بین الملل، فضای متفاوت و پذیرایی به بهترین وجه با سرویس عالی و پرسنل آموزش دیده، با حضور آشپزان و غذاهای داخلی و خارجی، پیش غذا و نوشیدنی های گوارا. در زیباترین مکان پایتخت حضور گرمتان را پذیرا هستیم. یم یم سمبولی از تنوع و غذاهای معیاری.
فريش بيبي دايبر اولون دسمال ترکیه هوا صاف. فريش بيبي ستاسو دگران و ماشومان لپاره بهترین انتخاب.
Yeah, he's been a handy player over the last couple of years for Zimbabwe, Craig Irvin. More of an accumulator. He struggled to 14 of 30 deliveries in the previous game. And prior to that, has really struggled to get to grips with getting a big score for Zimbabwe. Been in some woeful form. He'll look to turn it around today because Brendan Taylor probably tried to hit that over the top. It was a little fuller than the last one. The previous one, he had the length to work with, not so on that occasion. But they're going to have to look to somebody else now to try and bat through the innings, get a big score. Brendan Taylor it was, ably supported by Sikandar Raza in the previous game. Sikandar Raza obviously still to come. But one of these two, we've seen Solomon Mire get a start and then get out. He'll want to carry on, and Irvin, he'll love to get some runs on the board and get out of the run drought that he's in at the moment.
Once again, appeal for caught behind, and it's been accepted by the umpire. Another wicket, second wicket for Mujib.
Well, what are they doing? What are they doing, Zimbabwe? Just lost the big fish, Brendan Taylor, and Solomon Mire's gone down to play a regulation sweep on this occasion. And straight away, there was jubilation from the man behind the stumps, Ahmed Shahzad. He went up straight away. It was the leg spinner. There he goes, straight away, he's up in the air. He knows that there's something on that. Mire looked a bit perplexed, but Nigel Long was convinced and raised the index finger. Solomon Mire started brightly again, but unable to continue. And Zimbabwe now in all sorts of trouble. He's gone for 22, 44 for 3 now.
کجا بخیر خیریت خواسته دیروز زنها دورسی قسم میکردن که وزارت صحت ما یک قسم واکسین جدید شامل واکسین اطفال کرده میرم کلینیک ببینیم چه قسم واکسین است دکتر صاحب خبر شدم که برای اطفال نوزاد کدام رقم واکسین به خاطر جلوگیری سال میتین آیا گپ راست است
بله خوشبختانه که وزارت صحت عامه در یک واقعه در پالوی دیگر واکسین های روزانه خود یک واکسین جدید در برنامه موافقت اطلاعی خود اضافه کرده که نام از این واکسین روتا هست و اطفال را از یک نوع ویروس خطرناک اظهارات وقایه می‌کند. این واکسین دو بار برای اطفال تطبیق میشه که بار اول در 6 هفتگی یعنی 1.5 ماهگی و بار دومش در 10 هفتگی یعنی 2.5 ماهگی تطبیق میشه. خوبی از این واکسین است که به شکل پیشکاری نه بلکه از طریق دهان داده میشه.
خب خیر ببین دکتر صاحب از معلوماتی که برام دادی خیلی کارت طفل مسنی را ببینید و بگوین که چه وقت نوبت واکسینش است.
طفل که شما 1 ماه است 15 روز بعد که 45 روزش بخیر باز بیارش که واکسین روتا را برش تطبیق کنیم.
Listen, pass bowlers alike. 77 matches for him, 2,142 runs. That's how the wicket fell. Looking for that ambitious sweep. Found some part of the bat on the way through to the keeper. The keeper was convinced and so was the umpire.
End of 8, 44 for 3.
آیا تا حال امید سرعت تیزتر اینترنت را کرده اید تا سریعتر و بهتر کار کنید؟ کمی سرعت بیشتر می‌تواند تمام بازی را تغییر دهد. زندگی سریع‌تر، زندگی بهتر. افغان بیسیم 4G LTE. ما افتخار میکنیم که افغان هستیم. افغانستان را دوست داریم.
Well, slight difference from the previous match. In the previous match, Zimbabwe won the toss and the top order responded beautifully. Today it's a different story. Taylor is back out for 9 and Sullivan Meyer for 22. 9 for Masakadza. 3 batsmen with that capability and extra intent into their batting have gone back to the pavilion. Rebuilding for Zimbabwe. Sikandar and Irwin together.
Yeah, they need to rebuild 2 slips in place for Daulat Zadran. That's an area that he has struggled in of late, Craig Irvin. Outside that off stump around about the 6th, 7th stump line. And he hasn't got the right feet movement, the balance, and he's been nicking a few to slip. But he's got some time now to get to grips with the surface and set himself up for a big innings. He can play them, he can go deep. He's pretty adept at playing the spin as well. Not what he would have wanted, Coach Heath Street. He would have wanted them to come out and back it up. Brilliant game, the previous one. He would have wanted a repeat. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. There's the area. Not really getting across, not really playing an authoritative shot. Just prodding at it. And lucky that it's gone past the outside edge. Not really getting back, just remaining in the crease and using the hands to go at the ball.
How about having another man in the slip cordon? Just one man decided to remove the second slip to post him into the covers.
Yeah, a bit defensive. I'd be having a second slip in there, give him that gap through cover, try and get him out early. That's better, behind that one, but just a bit closer to him. So he's fine there. When it's on around about 5th stump, it's when it's just wider than that. That's when he's got some issues. This was the first wicket to go. Hamilton Masakadza trying to shimmy down the wicket. And in the end, just guiding it to first slip. The big fish, Brendan Taylor, trying to hit another one over the top. Not getting the requisite contact. And Solomon Mire, after another cameo, perishing, trying to play the regulation sweep shot. So after winning the toss, batting first on a superb surface again, they find themselves in a bit of trouble, Zimbabwe.
That's very good. The strike rotation, that's been the problem, and that might have contributed in downfall of few of the wickets also. The taking single, sharp single taken, and that should be the concentration for the next few overs. They might take a cue from Kumar Sangakkar and Jayawardene. Bailing Sri Lankan cricket team out of these kind of situations many times by taking singles and twos, getting some groove into their batsmanship, getting some rhythm, and then looking to capitalize on that one. So that should be the course of the action for Zimbabwe for the next 10 overs or so. One more wicket. That's something that the captain of Afghanistan team must be expecting from his bowler. Oh, it's good delivery. Outswinger once again. Series of outswingers. And a beautiful line also. The coach must be impressed.
That's Charles Langeveld, the bowling coach on the left-hand screen. Yeah, he's got plenty to smile him out at this juncture in the game. Seamers took a fearful pasting in the previous game, but they've come back in this game and got the ball in the right area, particularly Daulat Zadran. Mujib has been good, and they've got Zimbabwe right where they want them. Beyond expectation, in fact, where they have Zimbabwe at the moment. End of 9, 46 for 3.
روز د پوستکي او ښکلا روغتون د متخصصو ډاکټرانو او پرمختللې ټکنالوژۍ په درلودلو سره د پوستکي او ښکلا ټول خدمتونه وړاندې کوي. په پرمختللي میتودونو سره د ځواني دانو او لکو درملنه، په لیزر سره د مخ د اضافي ویښتانو، خالونو او سوروالي درملنه، د پی آر پي او میزوتراپي میتودونو سره په تخصصي توګه د ویښتانو د رژېدلو درملنه، د ویښتانو ایښودل پرته له جراحي عمل څخه چې په طبیعي توګه د ودې وړتیا لري، د پزې ښکلا، د لیمو ښکلا او د کالدانې د داغونو د ښکلا جراحي. دا ټول معیاري او باکیفیته خدمتونه یوازې او یوازې په روز روغتون کې تجربه کړئ. روز ښکلا او روغتیا سره یو ځای.
Exerted from Daulat Zadran, 1 for 21, and Mujib Zadran also rewarded with that discipline from Daulat Zadran. Mujib to continue. 2 wickets from the previous over. 2 for 24. Got slip in position, more attacking. The captain with that intent of getting at least 1 more wicket here. Man in form, Sikandar Raja to face with
rather bizarre shot from Sikandar Raza. He went to try and play the flat battered cover drive and just never arrived and ended up, although he's painting a wall.
much better with footwork and also the presentation of the bat on that division. Very decisive this time around. That's something that will give him a little bit of confidence moving forward in this innings. Worked away on the onside. Single taken.
One thing Zimbabwe have struggled with in the past is backing up a good game. They put in a good performance, and the next game they're woeful. They're not on the ball, and they play an indifferent game, a bad game. And that's one thing they probably would have talked about as a team, to try and back up that good performance the other night. And, well, so far, it hasn't gone according to plan. Well, it's early days yet, and they've got two accomplished players at the crease. Oh, well bowled, really well bowled. So difficult to read, Mujib Zadran. And that's the one off the back of the hand, the googly, and not picked by Irvin.
Yeah, not much of turn on that division. Punch down the ground. Will take another single there. The strike rotation helping to the cause of the team at the moment. 48 for 3 with one delivery of this over to go. Why is it so difficult to back up good performance in the next match for the team?
I've only got a short commentary stint. You asked me on the last ball. We'll pick it up in the next over. A few reasons, I think. A lot of it to do with the mental side of things. But this will be one ball, and then it'll be end of the power play. Wonder who's going to bring on Ashkar Stanaksai. Surely Rashid Khan. Surely he wants to ram home his advantage. 10 overs bowled, 48 for 3.
زندگی سریعتر، زندگی بهتر. افغان بیسیم 4G LTE. حالا از سرعت 4G در بسته‌های 3G ما مستفید شوید. 1GB در بدل 250 افغانی، 3GB در بدل 400 افغانی، 5GB در بدل 600 افغانی. در صفحه پیام GB مورد نظر خود را نوشته و به 151 ارسال نمایید. ما افتخار می‌کنیم که افغان هستیم. افغانستان را دوست داریم.
Zimbabwe is struggling. And the end of the first power play means the start of the second power play. More fieldsmen on the boundary that the captain will have this luxury of. And more opportunities for batsmen to maneuver the singles.
That's going to be Mohammed Nabi, not Rashid Khan. I just think both captains, Ashkar Stanaksai and Graham Creamer, are a bit defensive when it comes to acknowledging good positions and taking advantage of good positions. I know that Rashid Khan is a wicket taker. Is that when you've got the side 3 down, 2 new men at the crease, you know that if you get another wicket, they'll really be under pressure. This would be the time for me to bowl him for 3 or 4 overs and try and make a breakthrough, even get 2 wickets, because then you've more or less got the game in the bag.
It's a different role for Mohammed.
Taker, and his batsmen are after him, attacking him, but this sort of bowling allows the batsmen to play themselves in, and in 5 or 6 overs time, if they haven't got another breakthrough, Afghanistan, suddenly the batsmen are feeling a little more comfortable, and then when Rashid Khan does come in, they've got a few runs behind them, they've got the pace of the wicket, they've got a bit of confidence. And that's why I think that this would be the put them under pressure, Zimbabwe. You did ask me about why they struggle to back it up. I think it's a mental thing. They know it's a problem, and therefore it plays on their mind, all the players. They probably put themselves under too much pressure to really go out the next game and try and hit the ground running, try and be positive. And I think sometimes you...
both sides for 3.
Vitamin برای اولین بار از نوشابه‌های ژاپنی
تاریخ‌های 23 الی 26 دلق سال جاری به کلینیک نو سیتی واقع کارت پروان دعوت گردیدند.
And a lovely wristy flick through the onside over mid wicket, and then that slog from Solomon Maya is riding the bounce and was caught there at the first slip, and Mujib Rizan striking twice before conceding this boundary and then launching it downfield. Great start, but not for long. This missed timing one straight into the hands of the Afghan skipper, and then the sweep shot employed too many times, and finally getting one through to the keeper. A nick through the keeper. 3 for 50. Mujib to continue. Appeal for LBW. It hasn't been accepted this time by the umpire.
Very close, very close. You would have had to think about that, Nigel Long. I just think turning too much. Such a deceptive bowler, Mujib Zadran. Maybe height and missing leg stump a factor. There we go. And the angle as well. It's turned. Yeah, going down the leg side. Really does mix it up and gets through his overs very quickly as well. So no time for the batsman to settle. He's at the end of his mark and he's ready to bowl. That's the exuberance of youth. Only 16 years old, this bloke, would you believe it? Given the responsibility of bowling in the power play, opening the bowling for his team. And he's done it really, really well.
And he's been picked by Kings 11 Punjab in the IPL with a walking price of around 4 crore. A lot of money paid to him at such a young age, 16. Continuing to make impression, especially in 2020. Looks a fine bowler in 2020 with the kind of variations that he has and kind of mindset, attacking mindset that he possesses.
Yeah, be interesting to see how he goes in the big time. Doesn't get any bigger than the IPL, particularly when you've been bought for a lot of cash. You've got the air of expectation surrounding you the whole time, and some terrific batsmen that you have to try and rein in. So it'll be a learning curve for him, and I'm sure he'll have all the support staff around him and have all the big brains in cricket to help him along and help him on his journey.
More exposure, more education. That marks the end of the over. 51 for 3. Fine over.
کی نامزد شدی؟ چرا ما رو خبر نکردی اولاجوان؟ بابا چه کم گپ بزن.
مختص با پیشکش جدید افغانستان تا میتوانید صحبت نمایید. فقط در بدل 0.99 افغانی فی 30 ثانیه با تمام شبکه ها. منتظر چی هستی؟ همین آلا بروید و فعال کنید.
بیخی مختص
ما افتخار میکنیم که افغان هستیم. افغانستان را دوست داریم.
9 deliveries since they managed that boundary. Nabi to continue, just conceding 2 runs from his first over. Taking the fieldsman on at mid-off, taking a single.
It's always tough in the early phases of rebuilding as batsmen, but you've got to make sure that you're maintaining the energy and urgency, and this was good from Sikandar. As soon as he hit it, he was calling loudly down the other end, make the opposition team think that you're still in charge, that everything's still okay. You don't want to be slouching the shoulders and not really looking to rotate the strike, happy to pat it back. That's one thing these two need to be aware of, just to make sure they're rotating the strike, taking advantage of scoring opportunities and being urgent at the crease. Yeah, well played, really well played. He's adept at playing that shot, is Craig Irvin. And as soon as he had the opportunity to do so, confidence was there. He managed to execute brilliantly.
Good controlled shot. Sweeping it and sweeping it well. Worked away on the onside, not hitting that boundary, taking a single. Sensible cricket from Irwin. So now clear concentration on working singles and finally at least one boundary in 1 over, 1 or 2 overs.
I think the secret is not to necessarily go looking for the boundaries. Be aware that where the scoring option is. Be aware that when you do get a delivery that you like, that your eyes light up, that your instinct takes over, you go, hold on, you can have a go at this. That you pick your spot, you know where you're trying to hit it, you know where you're trying to go. But a decent over that for Zimbabwe, 7 from it. 13 bowled, 58 for 3.
یم یم کانټیننټال او فاست فود د هوساینې څخه ډک ځای او پاکه سیمه له لوړو معیارونو سره نمونه او ښکلی میلمستون د نړۍ په کچه ښکلی فضا او د پاکیزګۍ نښه روزل شوي پرسونل او اشپزانو په درلودلو او ډول ډول خوړو او څښاک سره د پلازمینې په زړه پورې سیمه کې ستاسو په چوپړ کې یم یم کانټیننټال د ډول ډول او معیاري خوړو رښتینی تمځای.
Batsmen to follow, Waller, Brian Burl and Creamer. So some potential there if they stitch together a partnership of 70 or 80 runs here.
In the first game they batted under the lights, batted second and were rolled over for 170. None of them really coming to grips with the conditions out there. So yes, I think today that they're going to have to bat for a bit longer than normal and try and get Zimbabwe to a decent total. They'll hope that this partnership flourishes. But when they do come to the crease, they're going to have to make sure that they're on their game, know what they're trying to do, know what the plan is, make sure they come out and execute.
Well, we all know that they're comfortable with those cameos, but do they have the temperament? At least one batsman who can actually play it differently if the requirement is that.
They know when they do come in, they're going to have plenty of Rashid Khan to face, so that could be in the back of my mind. How am I going to play him? What am I going to do? How am I going to rotate the strike? How am I going to get down the other end? What are my scoring opportunities? Well, let's put away. He's pounced on that. That's what I'm talking about. But always be aware of the scoring opportunity. Slightly short from Mujib Zadran. And he's all over it in a flash as Sikandar Raza. And deposits it over mid-wicket. Great shot.
Effective shot. Was early in position on the back foot using the depth to crease to carve out this wonderful shot all the way. Great connection on the division also. Much quicker delivery. And it's been knocked down the ground for a single. So awareness about the possible boundary hitting ball and at the same time working the singles. It is working. It's rebuilding the innings, but we'll have to keep it for a longer period of time. Dot ball to finish the over. 14 overs gone. It's 67 for 3.
کله مو هم د داسې چټک انټرنیټ ارمان درلود چې ستاسو کارونه نور هم چټک او ښه کړي چې د یو ستر بدلون لپاره همدې اړتیا لري چټک ژوند ښه ژوند د افغان بیسیم 4G LTE موږ ویاړو چې افغانان افغانستان سره مینه لرو
14 overs gone, 67 for 3. Goes down the track. That's a super shot. That is a gigantic. on the roofs there and might roll out of this stadium. 6 to welcome. Hussain and Charvi Bhatt in the commentary box.
Sikandar Razabad dancing down the track. Wonderful. Timing into the stands. How about that? They've lost the ball. Somebody is climbing upstairs. Fetch it. It's gone way back. It's gone about what? 15 rows back. There's our man. He's found the ball, thankfully. Good afternoon or good evening, Charvi.
Good evening. It was a good shot, that. Went all the way. The batsmen get a bit of a drink. It's a hot afternoon here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's pretty warm this past 2 days.
attack to Mohammad Nabi. I think just decided go after him. Arms down the track. Got the timing all right, and now Oscar having a mini conference with him, having a chat. He varies his pace really well. Mohammad Nabi, over the years, we've seen he doesn't possess a dusra. A lot of experience coming.
Hand from Mohammad Nabi. It's well placed there. Just through the gaps there. Getting over. This is smart cricket. Big shot, just rotate strike. Ease the pressure off them.
Flatter from Mohammad Nabi too. Afghanistan will be happy with 3 wickets here. He looks good when he attacks. A good stroke. Just a single sweeper cover. Very mature.
It's been a good over so far for Zimbabwe. After losing 3 quick wickets, they were under a bit of pressure getting into the 15th over. Nice delivery coming in from Mohammad Nabi.
قلم‌های لینک از مشهورترین کمپانی‌های جهان با کیفیت عالی و گرانتی دارای رنگ‌ها و دیزاین‌های مختلف. لینک کابل و ولایات قابل دسترس است. لینک پنس.
Gulbadin Nar into the attack now. All-rounder. His 36th game. He's been there for a long time. 5-6 years now. Medium fast. Sikandar Raza Bhatt goes about his business now.
A change in bowling there. Pace are coming in from the pavilion end. This is going to be interesting to see. A good delivery that. Just to start with, and a bit of a miswheel will give an opportunity for the single to the batsman. Wouldn't mind that.
Zimbabwe looking to put up a partnership here. That's the most important thing. At the moment, we can't afford to lose more wickets. Like to carry this piece for the next 15 overs. So
we're in the second power play, so just before outside the ring. Good shot then placed. They will need to rotate strike constantly. That will help them build the foundation of the partnership, and the loose delivery will definitely come around for them to attack and go forward to.
Short and wide, played well. Too, and that's extremely important. Rotating the strike, that is something which Hamilton Masakadza failed to do at the start. Yes, he played two delightful shots to score boundaries, but he lacked that ability to take the singles at the start.
Cricket chart. Just entertaining the crowds there, enjoying themselves. On a hot afternoon here. Just, the rotation of strike as well will keep the fielders busy. The righty-lefty combination in the middle. Checking. On the pitch there a little bit.
Slower deliveries, change of pace. There was a bit of hesitation. A clean pickup would have made things interesting. Was in two minds that Sean Irwin already was pretty close to him by then. Sikandar Raza but had no choice to run. Afghanistan needed a clean pickup.
Coming around there, 80 for 3. Almas. Just the 3 extras in the innings from Afghanistan so far, so pretty decent bowling display. I think they bowled some exceptionally good deliveries. Nabi to continue. There will be a sweep and a bit of a chase there for the fielder, but unsuccessful. That's going to be a boundary. Good shot then. Nabi gone away for 22 runs already. Good delivery. That hesitation and no. They've been doing a lot of that in the past few overs. This is going to be interesting. It's good to see batsmen running so quickly between the wickets. Keeps the pressure on to the fielders. Keeps them thinking. Swept. And we'll find the boundary. 4 runs. Good shot that by Irwin.
Wonderfully done once again. Craig Irwin. Stake single. Was very busy on the crease. Plays fine and then it's the full-blooded sweep.
The deep point, deep backward square leg, I beg your pardon. Placed yet again and good single coming in. These the gaps, what they have been, these two have been finding very well out there in the field. Very aware of the exact placements of fielder. Squally fielder coming in onto the circle for Sikandar Raza. It's a bit of an in and out there for some of the fielders. Good delivery, goes straight into the hands of the keeper, Mohammad Nabi. 3.5 overs, 27 runs for him. No successes so far. Yet again, good delivery, single to end the over. 17 overs gone, 90 for 3.
چټک ژوند ښه ژوند د افغان بیسیم 4G LTE.
اوس د 4G سرعت څخه زموږ په تریجي کڅوړو کې ګټه پورته کړئ. 1 GB د 250 افغانیو په بدل کې، 3 GB د 400 افغانیو په بدل کې، 15 GB د 600 افغانیو په بدل کې. په پیغام پاڼه کې خپل د خوښې GB ولیکئ او 150 ته یې واستوئ.
موږ ویاړو چې افغانان افغانستان سره مینه لرو.
Managed 22, but now Craig Irwin and Sikandar Raza butt. Being a strong shot from Sikandar Raza butt. Was a fielder back then on the boundary, but this ball sailed over him for another half a dozen.
Well, that's good. Good shot there, and the 50 partnership comes up for these two. Good shot that, picked it up right on the time, and he put it away with ease. With the head of the fielder at the deep mid-wicket region. And brings the 96 up as well for Zimbabwe. After a struggle, goes up again. The ball's up in the air. One bounce over the fence. 4 runs.
Flashy from Sikandar this time. Was again trying to it towards the leg side, but this time the ball way away from him. Lucky that it just did not balloon up in the air and had Mohammad Shehzad into play. This is a quick partnership. A strike rate of nearly 100.
The 100 up as well for Zimbabwe. 7 fours, 6s, 6 6s. Gulbadeen gone away for 14 runs already in his second over at the moment. Going after the bowlers, the Zimbabwe batsman. Short delivery yet again. Put away on the leg side. It's a good sign, yeah, the signals are coming in.
You've got the boundaries, they've got to rotate the strike. It's a great counter-attack by Sikandar Raza Butt and Craig Irwin.
$101 for 3. Well placed. Yet again, will cross over for a single. They wouldn't mind that.
Another over where Zimbabwe managed more than 10 runs. It's quite a counter-attack.
That guy, Jimmy, just want to sit. I just want him to sit. 12 runs coming up in the over. The 6-4, a dot delivery, and 2 singles. The umpire asking the spectator sitting just above the side screen to have a seat. Now ready. Cuts it away, will find the fielder at cover, and that will be the end of the over, and the players will have drinks. 18 overs gone, it's 102 for 3.
در پی شکار هستند. پناهگاه برای خوارج داعش وجود ندارد.
پیامبر خداوند جل جلاله می فرمایند برای هر خیانتکار یک بیرق وجود دارد که در روز رستاخیز با وسیله آن شناخته می شوند. بیرق سیاه داعش در سوریه سرنگون شده است، اما خیانت خوارج نسبت به دین مقدس اسلام آن را تا آتش جهنم همراهی می کنند. بیرق سیاه داعش در عراق سرنگون شده است، اما خیانت خوارج نسبت به دین مقدس اسلام و خیانت آنها نسبت به دین مقدس اسلام ایشان را تا آتش جهنم همراهی می کند، جایی که برای ابد فراموش می شوند. مطابق احکام قرآن کریم، نیروهای دفاعی ملی و امنیتی افغان تا آن زمان به تعقیب خوارج و داعش ادامه می دهند تا که عدالت و ایمان به خداوند جل جلاله در سرتاسر افغانستان ادامه یابد. شیرمردان دلیر قوای امنیتی افغان با عزم راسخ در مقابل شریران و رهبرانشان در هر جا که پیدا شوند مقابله می کنند. نیروهای دفاعی ملی و امنیتی افغان بیرق جمهوری اسلامی افغانستان را با شجاعت در میدان نبرد حمل می نمایند.
Selecting to bat. And just to welcome all our viewers who might have just joined us from around the world. Also, this is ODI number 234, highest hosted at any international venue across the world. So, Sharjah Cricket Stadium also holds the Guinness World Records for the maximum number of ODIs. Yes, so the Guinness World Record is there on the banner. Change in bowling from the far end. Spinner to continue. Rashid Khan brought into the attack.
This will be really interesting how Rashid Khan goes about his business against two set batsmen now. Sweep. That's been a shot that's been productive for Zimbabwe. Craig Irwin in particular. Solomon Meyer at the start tried a few sweeps and reverse sweeps too. Come off well. Irwin has played really well.
Making room, the batsmen for themselves. Using the crease very well, I must say. Rashid Khan to continue. That's a good delivery. Good length. Played it back to the bowler, so that will be a dot delivery. Promising youngster Rashid Khan.
Played really well too. Bat and pad close together. And once again, cautious approach from Sikandar Azhar. It's good to see. He's not going gung-ho at the moment. I think he realized it after he had nicked it and the ball went towards the third man region that he needs to be less adventurous. Because if Zimbabwe lose a wicket here, they lose the momentum. And you You never know, if you lose one, you may just lose a couple more. Floody.
They have to ensure they keep it going at least towards probably 42nd or the 43rd over. Yet again, that's well played from Sikandar Raza. Very technically right, keeps the bat and pad together.
They fully understand the Rashid Khan threat.
Gets closer to the ball, gets in line with the ball, Sikandar Raza. The dot delivery to end the over. 19 overs gone, it's 103 for 3.
با تبدیل کردن سیم کارت افغان بی سیمتان به سیم جدید یو سیم 1 GB اینترنت رایگان به دست بیاورید و از اینترنت 4G سریع مثل نور لذت ببرید. برای مستفید شدن از این پیشکش محدود به نزدیکترین نمایندگی افغان بی سیم مراجعه نمایید.
ما افتخار میکنیم که افغان هستیم. افغانستان را دوست داریم. هموطنان گرامی، پروفسور دکتر عبدالرؤوف که متخصص مشهور استخوان یعنی ارتوپدی کشور هندوستان می باشد و همچنان دکتر فاروق بت متخصص امراض داخلی عمومی فعلا در شفاخانه رایل در خدمت مریضان محترم شما قرار دارند.
The second 50 coming in quick time, just 40 deliveries thanks to Craig Irwin and Sikandar Butt. As Gulbadin Naib continues.
Gulbadin to continue. Waiting the pace of his deliveries through his overs, however, has only bowled 5 dot deliveries. He's gone away for a couple of runs in this innings. Changing his lines constantly for the lefty-righty combination.
So well played again. Both of them realize they've done the hard part, the counter-attack, and now just need to maneuver the gaps, pick the singles, build on a partnership. Oh, Sikandar Raza is not happy. There's more movement, I guess, behind the side screen. He can't believe it. Oh, look at that. They're hiding down now. They don't want to be embarrassed.
Too much excitement in the audience. And yes, they would... they've been constantly reminded they need to relax and sit down there. Young crowd there, enjoying themselves here to support their team. Yet again, a good delivery from Gulbadin. I think this is a good comeback from him from the previous over.
As we see, spectators across all age groups come in support of Afghanistan. It's been a remarkable story, to say the least. Well bowled again, I think. Hurt. Good signs for Zimbabwe.
Fiery throw that one was. Went straight to his forearm and was watching the ball and hit him there. It was a hard hit.
They had got the bone. Close to the wrist. Zimbabwe can't afford this. It's a wonderful partnership developing. They wouldn't like to see Craig Irwin retired hurt here.
Well, the magic spray will do its magic. bit of medical attention, Irvin. Just having a look at the replay again. It was a good pickup and a quick throw that hit him right away and left the bat the impact. Just trying to go yet again, get the quick single in. It's just below the wrist there. Still the physio out there. Just checking with him. I think he should be okay.
So this going around the world, One TV in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, Geo Super, and in the Middle East and North Africa region, it's OSN, and of course in Sub-Sahara, West Sports.
We're right on mark. He's back there. Looks much better now. Craig Irvin. Gulvadeen will continue. He's got one more delivery to be bowled in this 20th over. Sikandar Raza. Oh, that was a good stop there. Looked like Superman going across the pitch, stopping that Gulvadeen. That'll be the end of the over as well. 20 overs gone. It's 106 for 3.
مؤسسه تحصیلات عالی شفا نصاب تحصیلی معیاری اساتید با تجربه و مسلکی تطبیقات لابراتوارهای مجهز کورس‌های مسلکی و تقویتی دیپلم در لسان انگلیسی و ترانسپورت رایگان برای الناس همراه با فیس باور نکردنی هیستوماتولوژی 16000 افغانی فارماسی 12000 افغانی حقوق و علوم سیاسی 8000 افغانی مؤسسه تحصیلات عالی شفا آینده درخشان شما.
Hunger 2, and after that there has been very few success for them. 106 for 3. Zimbabwe and Hamilton Masakadza the first one to go. Second one, the Centurion from last game held out mid-off, and another wicket for Majid. And after that, these two in the middle have been making a comeback. Another sweep shot, and how good was that? Boundary for Craig Irvin and Zimbabwe. If there was any doubt that he was not feeling comfortable with the blow previous over, he's dismissed them with this wonderful sweep shot. Completely in control.
Right in his zone, that one. 21st over. Well, place that, and the best thing to do is cross over for a single. Nelson on the board. It's 111 for 3. It's a good partnership building up for Zimbabwe. They need this to go on all the way almost towards the end of the innings. And a steady run rate as well. 5.5 runs and over. 67. Partnership now worth at just 75 deliveries. Haven't gone away for too many dot deliveries, I must say. Rashid Khan, 1.2 over 6 runs he's given away. I think he's bowled decently well. Kept it tight.
Been highly impressed with the way way Sikandar Raza Butt is played, apart from one loose shot, he's concentrated really well. So has Craig Irwin. Craig Irwin has swept the ball with a lot of authority.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That one, a quick, the ball going to the bounce right to the fielder, and he throws it back straight onto.
What is he appealing for? Is Mohammad Shahzad looks.
The bails didn't come off there, did they? There was no movement at the stump. Was it a catch?
I think he's asking for this, but this is a clear bump ball. Can't ask for this. Mohammad Shahzad is trying to be a bit cheeky there. Yes, that's what he did. He's asking for a catch. See the funny side of it as Hanullah Jannat.
A lot of pressure for the batsmen. Too many fielders close to him. However, that'll be the end of the over as well. 21 overs gone. It's 1-1 for 3, and there'll be a change in the com box. قلم‌های پیانو کریستال، پیانو صفا،
از سرعت 4G در بسته‌های 3G ما مستفید شوید. 16 GB در بدل 18 صفحه. در صفحه پیام GB مورد نظر خود را نوشته و به 151 ارسال نمایید.
ما افتخار می‌کنیم که امان هستیم. افغانستان را دوست داریم.
یا نه؟
For 5 now. Zimbabwe lost Sikandar Raza Butt and Ryan Ball of consecutive deliveries of Rashid Khan in the last over. Now Zimbabwe found themselves wanting in this contest. The halfway mark, nearing the halfway mark, they've lost half of their wicket.
add 2 wickets to your score and see if that looks so good. That's exactly what's happened. It's pitched in line and going on to hit leg stump. No problem with that decision. That's out. But it's the previous one I have a problem with. And Zimbabwe needs to be there. You cannot have the course of the game changed by a bad umpiring decision such as that. We all make mistakes. There's no problem. And he erred. But if we'd had technology, the batsman can refer, go upstairs, and we have the right decision and the game can go on.
I couldn't agree more. Changes the scenario completely, turning the tables on Zimbabwe now.
Having said that, with Zimbabwe's review history, they probably would have used up their... I can, because I'm up here in the commentary box. And but I tell you what, his streak and the rest of them won't be finding it that funny. They'll be tearing their hair out in the changing room. Very infuriating as a coach. Very infuriating indeed. Leg buys. Much welcome boundary off the pad of Malcolm Waller. So difficult being an umpire. There's no doubt. But that there was a clear-cut decision. You wonder how you can get that wrong.
And Sikandar Raza Bhatt was a face of complete disbelief. He couldn't believe.
Into 24, 122 for 5.
دازل په KMC مورن روغتون کې له 50 سلنه ټیټ فیس سره هندي ډاکټران هر یو پروفیسور ډاکټر سومنزي د هند له هیواد څخه د عمومي داخلي په څانګه کې پروفیسور ډاکټر شریفه حقجو د ستوني غوږ پزې او د مخ د ښکلا په څانګه کې پروفیسور ډاکټر محمد کمال د لیپراسکوپي په څانګه کې هر ورځ د سهار له 8 بجو د مازدیګر تر 4 بجو پورې ستاسې په چوپړ کې دي نور د سلواغې له 20 څخه د کپ تر لومړۍ نټې پورې د شکرې تور او سپین زیړي او وینې غوړ په وړیا توګه کتل کېږي پته د پولیسو څلور لارې کارتي سیف کابل افغانستان KMC درملنه په مسکا سره
Change the scenario here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Lucky to get Sikandar Raza Bhatt. Then got the better of Ryan Ball.
Well, these are the two of the last two recognised batsmen. Craig Irvin, he's on 36, looking pretty comfortable. Waller, and then to come is Graham Creamer. But after that, the Zimbabwe seam bowlers, not that strong. You don't have somebody there that you can really say is developing into an all-rounder or can hold a bat. They're very much lower order batsmen, tail enders. So this is crucial, this particular partnership. Probably got to say to themselves that yes, 333, that's pie in the sky at the moment, but both sides batting under lights have been bowled out for 170 odd, so they've got to set their sights a little lower if they can try and think in their minds about being able to apply the requisite pressure when they come to bat. There's the real time, and there's the real time. That second one, no problem. The first one, shocker.
Oh yeah, Sean. Craig Irvin's role becomes all the more important.
You're right, he just got to bat through. That's what he's got in his mind now. That's what he's saying to himself. I don't care what happens the other end. I just got to bat through. I'm batting here till the 50th over. And if I end up batting to that deep, I should have close enough to 100. And if I've got that, the team have got 240, 250 maybe. A cameo a little bit from one of the others, and maybe it gets a bit more than that. 25 overs bowled, 122 for 5.
خپل افغان بسیم سیم کارت په نوي یو سیم بدل کړئ او 1 GB وړیا انټرنیټ ترلاسه کړئ او له کرونا تیز انټرنیټ څخه ګټه واخلئ. له دې وړاندیز څخه د ګټې پورته کولو لپاره د افغان بسیم تر ټولو نږدې څانګې ته ورشئ.
موږ ویاړو چې افغانان افغانستان سره مینه لري.
Zimbabwe, as we see young, are they twins? Seem like the twins, Alistair, for sure. No, one is outgrown the other. It's a bit taller.
Practice for a 4-day game, Shabash. I love it. Come on, boys.
Mujib into his 9th over, took two crucial top order wickets. He opened the bowling as he has done in the T20 format and the 50 over format thus far. And he's only conceded 38, so he's done a pretty good job. And as we've spoken about, 16-year-old, can't get my head around that. And he's so young with so much skill. That's one thing, but quite another to play under the pressure of performing in international cricket and opening the bowling and doing a job as he is doing. Quite outstanding.
Now opening the bowling to top it all. That's a ploy Afghanistan has used. Well driven. Failed it too. Malcolm Bowler is being one of those characters. Wily character. Fighting spirit too. With all his experience today. At least they need to make sure that for the next 10, 12 overs they don't lose another wicket. A huge shout.
Yeah, that's out, dead. He walked. He didn't even bother staying at the crease, did Malcolm Bowler. He knew as soon as he had missed that, he was right in front of the stumps. Nigel Long concurred, raised the dreaded index finger, and Zimbabwe lose another. And they fall further into the canyon. There it is, the googly. He's gone back, hit him right on the back leg.
افغانستان ملي دفاعي او امنیتي ځواکونو زمریان په ښکار پسې دي. د داعش خوارجو لپاره هیڅ پټنځای نشته.
Marvin, 124 for 6. We're talking about the skill of Mujib Zadran. He displayed it. Final ball of 9th over. Afghanistan all over Zimbabwe at the moment.
Overs. We're in the 27th over now. A couple of overs ago, well, they were going along swimmingly, trying to get outside the line. Malcolm Bowler, and all he's done is come across his stumps, gone back into them, and been trapped right on the back foot. For all of you watching at home, all you youngsters, all you cricket lovers, that's how quickly a game can change. You're never on top. You're never in a comfortable position. You never can switch off and think that you're just going to cruise to a total. On this occasion, you'd have to say the umpires had a hand, but in the other two dismissals, it's been the skill of the bowlers and maybe a different choice of shot from the batsmen.
From 117 for 3 to 125 for 6 now. Leading at this score. Going uphill task now for them to get to 230 or 250 mark. I think now they just need to stay at the crease, try to occupy it.
He's got a test 100 and he knows how to wield the willow, so he's going to have to find a way to hang in there with Craig Irvine. Hit the ball in the gaps, try and rotate the strike, try and build a little mini partnership, get them to something respectable. It's going to be very difficult against Rashid Khan, who's in his zone. 27 bowled, 125 for 6.
اولین بار از نوشابه‌های ژاپنی در افغانستان.
فريش بيبي دايبر اولون دسمات ترکیه هوا ساخت. فريش بيبي ستاسو د ګرانو ماشومانو لپاره بهترین انتخاب.
د افغانستان شریفو خلکو ته خبر ورکول کیږي چې هندي متخصصین د نسایي ولادي، اقامت یا بیا اولادي او د نارینه و اقامت په برخو کې د روان کال د سلواغې 23 نه تر 26 پورې نوې سیټي کلینیک کارتې پروان ته رابلل شوی دی.
3 wickets in quick succession. The last 3 overs. After the fall of Sikandar Azabad, a flurry of wickets followed. Now they are reduced to 125 for 6 as Gulbuddin Naib. Into his 5th over now.
My calculations, Mujib's only bowled 9 overs. Bizarre why he'd want to take him off. He was putting him under pressure. Surely you want to finish him off. You don't want to leave him for 1 over. Particularly if I'm a batsman out there, I'm going, yes, bring on the seam. It's much easier to face on this particular surface.
A surprising decision from Asghar Stanikzai. Got a wicket as well in the last over.
Especially with the new batsman at the crease. Surely you want to bowl him his last over. People aren't reading him. That's your best chance of getting a wicket. Nicely bowled. Hit a bounce on this occasion from Gulbuddin Naib. Did him for pace.
Similarly, Daulat Zadran also got the bounce when he got rid of Hamilton Masakadza. If you put the seam up, if you're hitting the seam, it will carry.
So a slip in place now, attacking after that last delivery. New man at the crease, Graham Creamer. No man out on the leg side except the fine leg. That's one of his go-to shots. Graham Creamer likes to cut very strong square on the offside. You'll feel he missed out there. Maybe just playing above the ball on that occasion due to the bounce, the previous delivery. So it didn't go at the ball, was just a bit nervous of finding the edge with the slip in place. Erring on the side of caution.
Drives well.
Still 22 overs to bat after this one. Plenty for Zimbabwe. And they've got to make sure they just take their time here. They don't want to lose another wicket now, even if it means sacrificing a bit of scoring for the meantime and just occupation of the crease being what's required. Especially when you've got Craig over there, so he's going to try and hang around, hold up an end for him. He'll have to think about farming the